y'all doing? Red here. Just want to do a review on the 22 long rifle LifeCard. I've had this for about a year now, and anyways, that's basically one of my daily carries. My other daily carry is Pete 80 Glock 17 that's chopped down to carry Glock 19 mags, but sometimes I can't just waltz right into some place open or even concealed carrying a Glock 17 or a long barrel Glock 19. You know, there might be some places I need to be a little bit more discreet, some places that let's just say frown on firearms. But you know, those of y'all that watch my video about, you know, being a Wendigo and you know, drawing my line in the sand, and you know, the Trump administration crossed that line in the sand, and after that I decided just to do whatever I wanted, take care of myself, and not necessarily disregard the law, but know when the law exists, and if I need to bend it or temporarily go under it in order to take care of myself, take care of who and what's important to me. Anyways, let's get back to the LifeCard. So I've had this for about a year. Cost about, I want to say about $300. For some of y'all might be watching this, you might say, man, that's way too much for just a little, you know, single action, single shot, 22 long rifle pistol. But I tell you what, these are real handy, and I have this little Kydex for it right here. It can just slip in there. I can either just wear it on the outside of my pants here, or I can just put it all the way into my pocket, whatever. But it's nice to have that little clip on there. This is the option. It's also nice just something to positively grab onto. One thing I want to go over is if you're using, like, for example, American Eagle, this target ammo like this. Hopefully that can focus. And if you put it inside the little storage door on here, it carries 3 rounds for storage. After a while, it'll do this. Let me just do this right here. It'll kind of, sorry, my hand. It'll kind of mess up the lead. I would not really trust shooting these. You could probably get a squib load. I'm not 100% certain. I've never shot one of those like that. I don't really intend on shooting one of those. But you know, it's fairly easy to use. So let me see if I can set you down here. Okay, so this is the LifeCard. Mine is loaded right now. It has these 2 little switches. It's ambidextrous on both sides. There's no safety or anything, but you pull the bottom one like this, and it comes down. You pull the top one like this, it comes up, and you load your round. It does not have an ejector, but it's pretty easy to stick your fingernail in there and pull it out. Comes back down. You pull it all the way back, and it's ready to fire. Pull that back. Pull that out. Open your little door here. Let one fall out into your hand. Shut the door. Put it in there. Fire. And I mean, they're actually fairly accurate. I'm standing probably 20 feet away from my target, which is a styrofoam plate. And I mean, I'm hitting it. I'll show you all here in just a second. But I mean, it's a fairly nice way to just, you know, you could spend an afternoon just, you know, shooting 22, and you're practicing with a concealed carry firearm at the same time. You know, this is something that you would not necessarily want to, you know, only carry. Again, I mean, I carry a Glock 17 on a daily basis if I'm in kind of a rough area. I'm especially going to carry the Glock 17, but, you know, if I'm just at the house and I decide that, you know, oh, I better go get gas or something like that, you know, I have a truck gun, so I mean, I can literally just go to the pump, pay at the pump, get fuel. I have my AR-10 sitting there in my truck, so if something really bad were to actually happen at, say, a gas station, I mean, I'm pretty prepared for that. But this is something where, for example, you're going to a wedding or something like that, and you know, you're for whatever reason, your friends don't necessarily want an armed congregation of people. They don't want a bunch of people, you know, standing around with firearms and stuff like that. This is just something that you can just slip into a pocket. You know, it's highly unlikely that something will go down at a wedding. But what happens if you're, you know, you leave the wedding or on the way to the wedding, you stop somewhere. You know, you're not necessarily going to just, you know, stick your Glock 17 on your belt while you're wearing your suit and, you know, walk into someplace. But anyways, it's just something super easy. I mean, you could just stick this thing in your pocket and pretty much forget about it. And they're just fun little pistols. I'll show you the styrofoam plate. But I mean, those are all hits. And I'm been approximately about 20 feet away here. I'll show you where I've been standing and shooting. And so that's what I'm saying, it's fairly accurate. The sights on this is not really a sight, it's just a groove. See if you can see that there. But with a little bit of practice, they are fairly accurate. I do recommend y'all getting them. Might be a little bit more expensive now that it's the Biden administration. But I've seen them, you know, at Jibo's, seen them at Academy, I've seen them at some mom and pop shops. They are out there. If you can't find them in your area, you can always just order one online from, say, J&G Sales or, you know, any of a plethora of other websites and just transfer it to a local FFL. But they're just nice to just put in your pocket and more or less just forget about it unless you actually need one. It's kind of a last-ditch firearm, and it's also just kind of nice to sit there and play with on a weekend. If y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment for any questions or concerns. Have a nice day.